All right, gentlemen, we've been over all the rules. You know what I expect. Defend yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, touch them up. Let's do this.
Peak featherweight title on the line. Ybarra, Berg, right now.
Well, Jackson Berg is here to prove that he has paid the cost to be the boss. We will see if he can get it done against the man they call the serial killer.
And Ybarra comes out fast.
You can see that, but then look at the teep thrown by Berg and then the throw attempt. He's like, Oh my God, that's straight over him, right?
Big two from Berg.
Oh my God! This is not what Ybarra wants.
Ooh, big shots from Berg. But here's the thing. Oh.
Wow, that catch kick, but Ybarra was still throwing shots.
I love how tight Berg can't be. He's right down the middle, man.
Isn't he?
Look at that right over.
Just a straight two
right down
over
the highway
of Ybarra. Lands clean
nice
every
left for
time.
Berg.
The accuracy right now in Berg, and he is looking through Ybarra. He is not looking at Ybarra. Good elbow by Ybarra, though.
Did that land? I didn't quite see it.
It
But
It stunned Berg there for a second.
It kind of grazed him down, but it did make contact.
Extremely fast-paced first minute. We are already a minute into this bout.
Oh, the knees, yes! Love it.
Berg really going to the body here early.
Showing that feint, and my goodness, that two is landing every single time right down the pipe.
Oh, it's finding a home, isn't it?
Nice shot from Ybarra. 1-2 lands flush, another one. Him egging him forward.
Yeah, getting a little showy there that we'd like to see.
Oh, these boys are scrapping now.
But it's a
big head kick from Berg. In on the shot, and he finishes the nice single to double. 1 minute left here in our first round of this interim championship bout. Remember, this is a 5-round bout. Knees, elbows are all allowed in the state of Texas for amateurs. Working that guard up high, nice. Yeah, I like the guard up high there.
Berg's got to be careful.
And this is where Ybarra is deceptively skilled. He's a very high-level wrestler and purple belt. So he can really do a lot of damage here and look for the submission.
And Berg has to be careful putting his arm that close to him on the canvas like that, posturing up.
Now, I will always say this. I don't care how good the guy is on bottom. I'm winning if I'm on top and I'm peppering.
Right.
So as long as I stay out of those submission attempts, I should be safe. I like the pressure he's keeping here.
Yeah, keeping his elbows in nice and tight, trying to stay away from danger.
Any
type of good job
Berg
by
doing a
Berg.
great job.
The axe kick. Oh my gosh, 10 seconds left on the clock, and
these boys are throwing it down.
Woo!
Big knee from Ybarra.
Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh.
And let's go. Title fight on the rise. Let's go. First round. Woo!
And this place is on their feet.
This is not going to go 5 rounds.
Round.
I rarely lose my words there, folks. I just said 10 seconds of nothing. Just said, hi, this is better. That was incredible.
It was. Can you believe these are amateurs?
No.
Well, let's take a look at the replay here because Jackson Berg gets that takedown, but Ybarra does a great job at controlling him on the ground, looking for that armbar, lands some nasty elbows from the bottom. But man, Jackson Berg with that axe kick landed right in the solar plexus.
Oh, that was aimed to
Brad
perfection.
and I made eye contact on that one. I was like, oh my goodness.
I know.
Beautiful two down the pipe, then dumps Ybarra on his butt.
So,
round 2.
Who makes the adjustment? Do we keep just full force 100%?
Listen, I gotta say,
you can't make an adjustment.
Looked fantastic on his feet. I think he's gonna go back to the well and continue to pepper him with strikes, and Ybarra's gonna have a tough time at dealing with the striking of Berg.
See, Ybarra is gonna try and get in Berg's head. That's what he's gotta do.
Berg with another perfect under takedown. Ybarra taunts him in, and he gets the takedown.
And Berg is doing a great job at keeping his knees so close to Ybarra and not letting Ybarra get distanced. He's doing a really good job at holding the face down as well. If you control the head, you control the body.
But again, just like you said, Craig, Berg is winning here. And so if he continues to land,
yes,
even those small strikes on top, he's going to win this fight if it continues this way, because this is a very dominant place for him to be. But he's got to be careful when Ybarra throws those legs up there and goes for that armbar. He also has to be careful for that overhook sweep.
Now, something that you're seeing, though, is Ybarra is not open. He's not letting go of his legs to get his foot in as a butterfly, or he's not really trying to get a knee shield. Nothing really. He's working the head, but he's opening himself
big elbows from Berg.
to Berg for this. He's got to do something. You can't stay on your back with Berg on top of you.
And as we settle into the middle of our second round, a slight pace change here as both these guys jockey on the ground for the ground and pound from Berg. A little bit over a minute of ground control here.
And this is a big test for Ybarra. He's never been here. He's never been tested and pushed to the limits like this. And so when you're an undefeated fighter and you really haven't been sent into deep waters, a lot of times you can start to question yourself. That's exactly what's happening right now. Jackson Berg is pushing him to the limit where he's going to start questioning if this is where he wants to be.
And you're right, because Berg is not letting Ybarra rest, even though Ybarra is on his back, and Berg is not resting.
Just relentless pressure from Berg on top of a little bit less than a minute in our second round.
I mean, we have 48 seconds left on the clock. That's a lot of time in that cage.
And these guys still have 3 rounds to go. This is a title fight. This isn't a 3-round fight.
Wow.
And Ty keeps throwing up those submission attempts, but Berg just, shifting each one of them off, really no problem.
And this is an exhausting round for Ybarra. It's not easy having a guy like Berg on top of you, landing strikes and just forcing you to try to move so that you can breathe.
And Berg is constantly moving and adjusting position, which Ybarra is having to stay either with him or one step ahead of him. Ooh. And you can see he wants
shots there.
Good up kick there by Ybarra.
And so an absolute shift in the tempo and pace of that second round. Berg coming on stronger. Ybarra starting to look like he's fading a bit. Not a whole lot of damage from either guy, kind of evenly spread damage, but Berg absolutely wins the end of that second round with some good ground and pound and over a minute of ground control.
That was a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of good blows there where he didn't overextend.
I mean, these elbows from the top control were nasty. Really made Ybarra question, if that was the approach he needs to take. And I guarantee you in this third round, we're going to see a much more reserved Ybarra when it comes to looking out for the takedown of Berg, which is then going to open up the striking for Jackson Berg on the feet.
Well, and we've seen Ybarra flood his opponents and get him on the back foot, and that's not working with Jackson Berg right now.
Yeah,
he has some work to do.
Handling the pressure well, and the start of our third round here in this interim lightweight championship. Berg starting to tee off a little bit, catches another straight one. That left hand finding dividends for him.
You can see the fatigue.
Big right hand takedown.
Another axe kick.
Because he throws a feint, and immediately Jackson Berg hits him with a straight 2.
Now, I will say, De La Rosa in his corner was saying, let him up, and he just drove down to the ground into a triangle.
Now, Ybarra was trying to throw up the armbar attempt.
He's locked the triangle up. The glove is in. Now, Berg does have the block, but Ty has it in. Now it is fully locked in. Ybarra throwing the elbows. Big slam from Berg. The Quentin Rampage slam. Oh, my goodness, and it works. Ybarra back to the guard, and here we are. 2 minutes left here in our third round. I don't have enough air or words to continue this kind of commentary. These guys are killing me right now. This is fantastic. The featherweight interim championship getting put to the test right now.
This being the third round saved Jackson Berg in that triangle. Because if that triangle was locked up in the first round with those guys being dry, it would have been over. The sweat and the amount that these guys are working actually saved Jackson Berg.
100%. But again, we
and
find
he did powerbomb, oh boy. I mean, he did pick him up like a deadlift. Ow.
But that was the last-minute attempt, and you know that could be very detrimental to Ybarra's mindset of I have almost tried everything. Now we're in your third round territory.
Yeah, and he gives up.
Takes the back.
Well, he goes for that arm bar and he gives up the back, and that was just a desperation submission there. Berg doing a really good job of just keeping this pressure.
Good hips down low by Bergs right now.
And this, you can just start to see his wrestling pedigree. Both of these guys have wrestled for a very long time, but Berg just being at a very, very high level.
Just the extension of the leg, the weight and the pressure down, even the head control, the push on the chin, now the peppering shots.
Ybarra doing a good job, though.
He's doing a good job at surviving, absolutely. But Ybarra is a dog. He's a fighter's fighter, and he's very talented. So of course we're going to see this from
He is getting
Berg.
smashed here.
Big elbow,
crucifix position.
Oh my gosh. This is not good for Ybarra.
Nice right hand. Berg doing a very good job of solidifying these positions.
And now just going to rain down elbows here on Ybarra. 10 seconds to go.
Key lock. Ybarra gives up the back.
Wow.
Crazy scramble there, but he takes a shot. And we will move in to the championship rounds. Berg taking the advantage from round 2 and 3 into those rounds, and Ybarra needing to find an answer for the wrestling and pressure of Berg.
Now this is the territory. This is championship territory.
Yes.
This really shows you.
This is what matters here.
Absolutely. This shows who the PFC champion is going to be. And honestly, if Berg keeps up this pace, he will end up being.
Look at this slam here, guys.
Oh my gosh. And you know, I want everyone at home to realize, though, that Ybarra almost did a sit-up.
Yeah.
The athleticism of Ybarra.
It was actually smart of him to let go because Berg got him above his waist.
Yes.
And holding there was 75% getting himself hurt.
100%.
10% maybe getting the triangle. It was smarter to let go. A lot of his fans are probably like, no, but that was actually
it was very smart. Right here.
There,
oh, yeah,
it was like, no, don't powerbomb me, please.
This isn't going to work.
So championship rounds, the serial killer, Berg, we'll see how the tempo changes.
How
as
exciting.
We enter these 4th and 5th round here at PFC 36. Guys, we are live from the factory in Deep Ellum, Texas. Still got time, baby. You can make it out. You got half an hour. I bet you can still get here before the main card.
Nasty check elbow there by Berg.
Met with an elbow by Berg.
And, the serial killer has his hands really low, and he's looking to stop that takedown, but Berg doing a great job, has double unders, nasty elbow on the break there.
Love the elbow on the break. Love the elbow on the break. The overhook side is always available for a elbow there.
And he's worried about that takedown, but it's causing him to eat these nasty shots by Berg.
You called it.
I will say, though, Ybarra has a lot more pep in his step right now. Or if he has damage, he's not showing it.
Nice shot. Looked like a shovel left that landed for Ybarra. He goes to the well again. Berg shooting, pressing to the cage. And Berg got to stay active here. I like that high-low. Don't just lean, though. You're going to give Ty time to work, and he sucks him to the ground. Great takedown.
Ybarra looking for a Kimura here on that far side. Doesn't have it really locked in, though. Just using that Kimura to threaten Berg. But Berg needs to look to get his legs on the left side of Ybarra to really isolate that.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to use it to get back to the cage.
Good top control here, though. Ybarra looking to roll for a knee bar there for a second, but this is a bad shot. He's going to eat these shots from Berg on top here.
Ooh, he can rotate to a triangle if he can get that leg out. Berg's got it trapped. I mean, he's got it but doesn't have it. Oh, my goodness.
He was looking for it.
Berg very wise here.
Yeah, if Ybarra gets that right leg out, this is a very dangerous position for him to be in.
Great wrestling from Berg. Great wrestling from Berg.
And immediately ends up in side control. And again, just looking to take the back here. If Berg can put his right leg over the legs of Ybarra and really start working to take the back.
And Ybarra obviously frustrated, saying something to the corner or something to the corner, but you know, the reality is you got to get up. You got to be able to keep him from taking you down.
And there goes Berg, stepping over, three-quarter mount. Now he's inside control on the far side.
Ybarra had the right idea by grabbing the left leg of Berg, that left ankle, and then let it go. And then Berg could go into side control here and just put the pressure down.
You can see Berg setting that key lock up again. He's looking for that over and over again here.
I can't believe we're 10 seconds left. Like, how exciting has this fight been for 4 rounds?
For the end of our 4th round here, the tide really turning. Berg really starting to apply that pressure on that overwhelming wrestling to Ybarra. The damage starting to come.
Now Ybarra is breathing through his nose. I mean, this guy is extremely stoic. If he's in pain or he's tired, he is not showing it. And he is going to come to the center of the cage and bounce. He's going to have a bounce to his step.
Well, he has gotten dominated for 4 rounds, and he is as calm as can be.
He really is.
And his coaches are going crazy, screaming at him, telling him to pull it together because he needs a finish in this 5th and final round.
I would agree.
Now you say that, but with the judge's decision in previous fights, we
Yeah,
really
we
don't know what they're
about.
looking at. Well, it just goes to show you what the judges are looking at and judging. So
now I will say, as far as the for me, I think there's no doubt. Berg is winning this match, and we'll have to see how the adjustments come from the corner for Ybarra in our championship round right here for the interim lightweight championship.
Well, I'm glad that they shut me up.
Both fighters exchange nasty combinations there.
And Berg looked a little rocked there, I'm not gonna lie.
Ybarra rocked him.
Well, Ybarra definitely seems like the fresher fighter here, as Gina alluded to earlier.
That's his style, and he does that, and he tries to get into your mental game and play with you.
Nice back fist
spinning
from
back,
Berg.
yeah, but it's not enough. You need to do damage if you're gonna stop Ybarra. And yes, Ybarra does need to finish Berg, as we would allude to if he needs, But again, we're not judges; we're commentators.
A little bit of measured work here in the middle of our final stanza. Berg with another big takedown and just relentless, just really good penetration, and he does not stop driving forward. He gets that middle foot down and he works it hard. Yeah, I said the P word, but it was because he got that left foot in deep, got that takedown. It's very nice.
Gina, this is PFC 36. We are allowed to say that when you go in for a nasty takedown like that, that you penetrate, you go all the way through with that heel-toe knee.
Oh, yes.
You scoop the legs and you get the takedown.
Hey, listen.
That's what happened, Gina.
Berg's drive here and his pressure has been really the name of the game.
It really has. I mean, he has dominated Ybarra with striking on the feet, nasty takedowns, and really just amazing top control. And if he can keep this up for another minute and 10 seconds, we will have the interim amateur lightweight champion.
Oh, the wall walk by
Jackson
Ybarra, and he just doesn't quit. But Jackson Berg taking the back of Ybarra. Yeah, I mean, but you have to.
Yeah, Ybarra fighting for anything he can get right now, and Berg just blanketing him.
Wow, and look, Berg is looking for that throw right now.
Yep.
He's setting it up. It's not an easy task to do, even in the 5th championship rounds here at PFC.
A little over 30 seconds left here in our final round.
Berg doing a great job.
Berg pressing Ybarra and out-grappling him with the damage and pressure.
How frustrating. And Berg,
one more pull away from the cage, maybe.
20 seconds to go. Jackson
takedown
Berg gets the takedown, but Ybarra right back to his feet, trying to find a way to pull out an upset, looking for a submission, anything that he can get. 10 seconds to go. The crowd is on their feet. Jackson Berg on top of Ybarra.
Great transitions.
Looking for a submission. Can he get the triangle?
No,
oh my goodness. Another triangle in the last moment. And these guys lay it on the line. Put on a great performance. And Jackson Berg really comes out here and showcases his wrestling.
That was a great fight.
And what a great culmination for our amateur card. We'll be moving into our professional bouts next. So we're going to get to see the crowning of our interim lightweight champion.
That was, you know, they shut me up. I said that this fight would not go 5 rounds, and here we had 5 rounds of just spectacularness here. Lots of action, high-paced fight, not a boring moment.
No, extremely high-paced. A lot of different, I will say, a lot of tempo changes. The fight evolved into a different kind of fight as the fight went on. You know, a little more striking at the beginning, a little bit more rock'em sock'em.
Yeah, it was very high paced in the beginning. It did level out to a plateau, but even the plateau was not boring. It had to go that way with energy. I mean, if you can go the pace that they went for the first 2 rounds, if you can go 5 rounds, I mean, that's just insanity. You're not natural.
Well, PFC President Johnny Ross is in the cage, ready to crown the new lightweight champion.
Yeah, that's a pro fight. But we're going to throw the official announcement to our cage announcer, Chad.
Dallas, Texas, before we go to the judges' scorecards, you got to give it up for these amazing athletes one time, please. Wow. After 5 rounds, we do go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score it 50-45. For your winner by way of unanimous decision and new PFC interim amateur lightweight champion, Jackson Berg.
All right, champ.
Sorry, I got to suit.
All right, guys, so I'm here with our new lightweight interim champion, Jackson Berg. What a fight, a huge start, very fast pace. Looked like you found your control in the first round and just held it the rest. Tell us how you felt in there.
So I have went through a lot of injuries and shit this camp. My hip was bothering me the whole time. Right before this fight, I had broken my hand. So I was trying not to break it again. Travis, where you ever at? Didn't break my hand this time, so no broken hands. Second of all, before I go into anything else, tomorrow is Mother's Day. Love you, Mom. All the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and my girlfriend for making all my food and taking care of me during this fight camp, my coaches. I mean, I obviously wouldn't be here if it weren't for any of them. This isn't me, it's a group effort.
So we've seen you in the peak fighting cage before. Really showed your grit today, the determination to find the end of this fight and really show your pressure and game plan. What can we look forward to next in the peak fighting cage?
So hopefully some more striking. I know my friends are going to give me shit after this for doing takedowns and stuff like that. Trust me, it wasn't what I wanted to do. I need to work on my conditioning a little bit more. Not proud to say that, but I got to work on that a little bit more, do some more privates. But hopefully next time I'm out, another stand-up battle, because I like to stand and bang rather than sniff crotches. So, you know.
Well, hey, let's give it up again for our lightweight champion, Jackson Berg.
But that was a phenomenal performance by the young prospect Jackson Berg. Absolutely destroyed the top prospect in Ybarra. I mean, a 50-45 on all 3 judges' scorecards. He made it look easy, which is incredibly hard to do against someone who is so talented as Ybarra.
Yes, I mean, Berg really did show his composure, and I think at the end of the day, that is what won him this fight, is the composure and him sticking to a game plan and staying crisp, staying clean, not falling into Ybarra's plan. And that's what a champion has to do.